Good morning student. Myself Gayatri Dhande. I am going to deliver on seminar topic UV visible spectroscopy. We can see the contents. First is definition, second is various type of electronic transition, third is Beer's law, fourth is Lambert's law and fifth is effect of solvent on electronic transition. We know what is UV spectroscopy. Ultraviolet and visible absorption spectroscopy is the measurement of the attenuation of a beam of light after it passes through a sample or after reflection from a sample surface. Absorption measurements can be at a single wavelength or over an extended spectral range. Why we use the UV spectroscopy? Detection of functional group, detection of impurities, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis, single compound without chromophore, drugs with chromophoric reagent, and it is help to show the relationship between different group. It is useful to detect the conjugation of the compound. UV radiation. We can see the figure. In figure, the region beyond red is called as infrared, while the region is beyond in violet is called as ultraviolet, and the wavelength range of UV radiation start at blue end of visible light 4000 angstrom and end at 2000 angstrom. There are different type of transitions are involved in UV spectroscopy. So we can see the types of transitions. In UV spectroscopy, molecule undergo electronic transition. It involves sigma, pi and n electron. Four type of transitions are involved. First is sigma to sigma star transition. Second is n to sigma star transition. N to pi star transition. And fourth is pi to pi star transition. First, sigma to sigma star transition. In sigma to sigma star transition, an electron in bonding of sigma orbital of a molecule is excited to the corresponding antibonding orbital by the absorption of radiation. In sigma to sigma star transition, it requires the larger amount of energy. For example, in methane which contain only single carbon and hydrogen bond, it will undergo only sigma to sigma star transition, and it gives the absorption maximum at 125 nanometer. Second is N to sigma star transition. In this type, the saturated compound containing atom with unshared electron pair are undergo N to sigma star transition, and it requires the less energy than of the sigma to sigma star transition. Most of the absorption peak are appear in between 200 nanometer. In presence of polar solvent, the absorption maximum tend to shift will be the shorter wavelength, for example water and ethanol, and in this peak the UV region relatively small, for example methyl chloride, oxygen and nitrogen. Third is N to pi star and pi to pi star transition. Most of the organic compound are undergo in this transition because the energy required for process bring the absorption peak into spectral region. Both transition require in presence of unsaturated functional group to the pi orbital. For example, pi to pi star transition is alkene, carbonyl compound and alkyne, and in N to pi star transition the example is carbonyl compound. We see in the figure the sigma is represented bonding, pi is also bonding, n is non-bonding, pi star is anti-bonding and sigma star is anti-bonding. There are two type of absorbance law, Beer's law and Lambert's law. First is the Beer's law. The intensity of beam of monochromatic light decrease exponentially with the increase in concentration of the absorbing substance. Arithmetically, the equation is gives minus di by dc is directly proportional to I. Therefore, I equals to I0 E into Kc. I is the intensity of light. This is the equation number 1. Next is the Lambert's law state that when a beam of light is allowed to pass through a transparent medium, the rate of decrease of intensity with the thickness of medium is directly proportional to the intensity of the light. Mathematically, the expression is given minus di by dt is directly proportional to I. Therefore, I equals to kt plus b. This is equation 2. Combination of equation 1 and equation 2, we will get A equals to k into ct. Therefore, k equals to E. Therefore, A equals to E into C into T. E is stand for extension coefficient. This is the Lambert's law. we see the solvent effect on electronic transition. First is the pi to pi star transition lead to more polar excitation state that it more easily stabilized by polar solvent association. The pi star state is more polar and stabilized in polar solvent relative to non-polar one. Thus, in going from non-polar to polar solvent, there is a red shift. A red shift is also called as bathochromic shift. It will increase the lambda max value and decrease in daily. For N to pi star transition, the end state is much more easily stabilized for polar solvent effect. So, in going from non-polar to polar solvent, there is a blue shift, and blue shift is also called as hypsochromic shift. It will decrease the lambda max value and increase will be the del V value. We can see in this figure non-polar solvent and polar solvent. This is the effect of solvent on types of electronic transition. Thank you.